Hi, I'm Hazel.
Hi, Hazel.
Can you
What's
see
up?
me? Hi, it's me.
Yeah, I see you. Hi.
Okay.
What's up?
Helen.
Oh.
Hey, this might not seem like a big deal, but I think I'm like really overthinking it. It's like bothering me.
Okay.
And like, I think I just need to talk about it to like figure out what to do.
Okay.
So, 2 days ago, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Kirk threw a Molotov at Ray, and it was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
But then Habibis chased us. And I was like, oh my god, I have a gun. Does anyone want to shoot? And Kirk was like, why are you not shooting it? I was like, well, because I wanted to ask you guys, but, you know, he's kind of right. Why am I not shooting the gun, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, see, this is why I hate when clowns are in a relationship. They stop clowning around. You wouldn't have done this with any other gang. With any other gang, you would have shot them. And, you know, he is right. He was, like, basically calling out my bullshit, but, like, he... the way he did it was, like, calling my ass out on the spot. So I was, like, kind of like, no, you're wrong. But, like, I knew he was right, but I kind of was like, no, you're wrong. And then, you know, we kind of left it at there. He did try to, like, call me, but I was, like, talking to Ray because he was, like, sedge farming his gang and stuff. So they, like, I kind of, like, was, like, talking to him about it. And then it was, like, when Storm hit and stuff. And since then, we didn't really talk. And then yesterday, while we were preparing for the Met run, Yappy confessed his love to me.
Classic.
And then I was like, well, I'm taken. Like, what do you want me to do? And then he kind of got pissed. And then he was like talking shit about Ray. And then so I gave... Before that, Raccoon gave me a gun with a body on it, okay? And we used guns for the
I heard a
job.
bit about this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I gave him the gun, but I did say on the radio, I was like, guys, that gun has a body on it, so keep that in
But
mind.
he was eating salami and he didn't really clock it. Mm-hmm.
Wait, how do you know?
Tessa told me that she only told me that. That's all she really knew. That's you had a gun.
No,
I knew you got it from Raccoon.
Tessa!
What?
That means he talked to Tessa!
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, this is bad.
Okay, well you keep telling me what's going on.
So, at the end of the day, surprise, Yappy got arrested with a gun. And at first, I didn't realize, like, that he's probably gonna go into interrogation and anything like that, right? Afterwards, I was with Habibis, and then he called me, and he was like, we need to talk. And I was like, okay, sure, where are you? And he was like, Legion. I was like, do you have a car? He was like, no. I was like, okay, well, I'll ask Ray if I can borrow his car. And he was like, okay. He was like very sus on the phone, so I knew something was up, but I didn't know what exactly, okay? So I'm like, hey Ray, can I have your car? And he was like, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm gonna talk to Yappy. He seemed a bit sus on the phone. And he was like, okay, I'm coming with you. I'm gonna hide in the trunk. I wanna see or hear what he said. Especially with, like, after confessing the love to you. I was like, okay, sure, you can come with me. So Ray was in the trunk, and I'm going to Legion to pick up Yappy. We're going to a spot, and this motherfucker starts talking about the interrogation and about how he didn't want to tank a charge, which fair enough, I get you. So he threw my name in it, which fair enough, I get you. But he told them that Habibis and Ray gave me the gun. And while Ray is in my car, listening to all of this, and while he's explaining this, I'm like, fuck. I shouldn't have brought Ray. Why didn't he mention anything of it beforehand? If I would have known, I wouldn't have brought him. And then, Ray got upset and got out the trunk, and then he pulled the gun. And he was like, you mentioned Habibi's name to the cops? And then they had like this whole, oh, are you okay?
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Keep
Is
going.
it because of the smoke? Do you want me to?
No, it's okay. Keep going.
So he is like pressing Yappy, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, this is so bad, this is so bad. So I'm trying to calm down Ray while I'm like, well, Yappy's making it worse actually, and I'm like, fuck, and I'm like, Ray, please, like, let's all calm down, and like, let's please all like consider like our actions right now. I will fix this, it's okay. I will find someone else I don't like and put it on them. It's okay. And then, Yappy basically apologized to Ray, and then Ray shot him in the kneecap.
Oh.
And was like, crawl to the hopsicle. I'm like, no, we are not doing this. We are gonna bring him to the hopsicle. And he was like, I'm not gonna bring him to the hopsicle. I was like, well, I'm gonna carry him to the hopsicle myself. And then he was like, okay, fine, put him in the trunk. So I put him in the trunk, and he's like, oh my god, no, my trunk's all over, it's full of blood, and blah, 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 and it's so much, oh my god, it's so much. And then, like, he drops him off at the hopsicle, and then drives immediately off, so I can't even, like, follow Yappy inside to see if he's okay or anything. And then Yappy texts me that he's, like, disappointed because I betrayed him and all that. And I'm like talking to Ray, I'm like, I feel so bad for Yappy because like obviously I wouldn't have brought you if I would have known, but Yappy would have actually confessed to me. And now it's like, it's such a bad spot. So, and then the cop called me, they were like, hey, can we have you in interrogation? I was like, sure, because like now I kind of have to talk to them and have to bring Habibis out of the picture. So I'm going there, I'm talking to V Gray actually, and then Constance, and they're like, do you know why Yappy brought your name in? I was like, I have no clue why Yappy brought up my name or any other name, because like, I don't know how he got that gun, I don't know how he like even received that gun. He confessed his love to me today. He probably gave my name because he's jealous. And it seemed like they kind of believed it, because he also gave Ember's name and all that. And so I basically fucked him over even worse, but then I wanted to give him a heads up. But he wasn't awake anymore, but at least I like kind of fixed the Habibi thing so he doesn't have to worry about that. And then, yeah, that happened. And I feel like an asshole for, you know, kind of putting Yappy in this situation, because, like, I thought it's going to be something funny, and that's why I brought Ray. But actually, it was something really serious, and I didn't realize it up until that moment where he said it. And I kind of fucked him over. And now it's the second time where I, like, upset another clown because I was, like, not thinking straight, I guess, and I really don't know how to handle the situation, because you know how big this Wendy Sneaky situation was, and you know what like Kirk went through, even with like what he did to you and all this, and I really don't want this all to run back. Like I Loki need to get my shit together.
Kirk has to stop crashing out when someone gets into a relationship. I'm gonna be honest, I'm bored of the rerun at this point. Like, people are gonna have feelings for each other, and it just is what it is. I do, like, I get that he has a point with the, you know, you not shooting the Habibis thing. It's, like, kind of fair, though. Like, it's, like, SBS and they're your friends, and you don't want to, like, potentially put their lives at risk over, like, stupid shit. It's, you know, not really how the clowns approach things typically. But there's nothing, like, wrong with it.
Yeah,
I get it. I get why you wouldn't want to shoot them over stupid shit.
Yeah, it's like, but okay, so the thing is, you know how this whole conversation was with like counsel first, and I mean, you're saying it all first place or first handed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we have to put the clowns first, and I understand it and I know that, but I think I still have a lot of trauma from the Hydra situation where like I was really close with a gang, and then the clown yakery led to something so serious that it escalated. And now
Yeah.
I like my original plan was to like step back from every gang a bit, but then I had this really long talk to Cam, where Cam like basically put it down how gangs can actually be affected by the things clowns do, while clowns may not care
Mm-hmm.
about it. Gangs getting raided or losing money matters way more to them than to us,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he was like,
100%.
that doesn't mean you need to stop building up relationships though, Hazel, because relationships are those that save you from those kind of situations. I'd rather get fucked over by my friend than I get fucked over by someone I barely know. If I get fucked over by someone I barely know, I will be mad at them. But if you do clown yakery to me, I might be mad at you, but I don't want to kill you,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that talk like kind of helped me to see the point of view of Ray. And honestly, even Ray, I talked to Ray about this. Even Ray said he was surprised that Ray didn't kill Yappy on the spot because first of all he confessed his love, and then second of all he like kind of
Mm-hmm.
put him in a really bad position there.
Yup.
And I
I
think
mean, that's really bad. Like throwing a gang's name into a murder investigation, like depending on what that, report looks like that they just tied their name to, like that can really fuck people over.
yeah, and apparently this murder also just happened on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think the reason why Ray was holding back was because of me. It just kind of
Mm-hmm.
opened my eyes that I'm very scared to be like clowning around with them because I'm scared that it's gonna escalate to a point where I can't go back and it will go really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way it did with Hydra.
I mean, that's fair. Like that's like kind of part of being in a gang, is like your relationships outside of the gang matter and they're real, but like when it comes down to it, like, your gang comes first. I don't think like the situation with Kirk matters that much, so I don't wanna like worry about it too much. Like I don't think it matters if you don't escalate the SBS as much because you know how fast things can, change and like you shoot someone down and the cops show up and that person it's harder to get them away now and like I wouldn't even when I was like fucking around a lot more like I wouldn't shoot someone I didn't want to hurt. Um I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But then I mean you shouldn't have had Ray in your trunk. You should, I think
I
Yappy really needed to
agree.
talk to someone. I think he
Yeah.
was in a really tough spot and you did kind of put him there. And I
I
think,
did.
I think you did betray his trust a little bit. And it's not that I mean, listen, it's a little funny. That's also the thing with the clowns is like, yeah, you fucked him over, but like, that's kind of like what clowns do. But like, I think Yappy had already been fucked over so much. I think
I
putting Ray in the trunk
agree.
was like another level of like, damn, this guy's just
I
getting kicked.
genuinely didn't think that it's gonna turn into something serious. I genuinely thought it's
Yeah.
just gonna be a silly goose talk because he didn't mention anything on the phone.
Hmm.
And the way he was talking sounded like Yappy did something dumb kind of talk. So I thought it's gonna be something very silly and very
Yeah.
stupid. Not Yappy is gonna tell me that he put Ray's name in there because
Yeah.
then I would have brought him, obviously.
Right. I mean, I still think like you knew Ray was gonna be mad at Rappy over the love confession. So like even if it had just been stupid, like it could have, Ray could have
Well,
escalated
Ray handled it
things.
very well, actually. He wasn't really
Good.
mad originally about it. He, he said he doesn't see Yappy as like a
A
threat.
threat. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
he was like, whatever. He kind of like lets me handle that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I need to talk to Yappy and Kirk about it. But like, I also talked to Ray about it. But this motherfucker keeps like, he doesn't see the problem. That's the issue. He's like, We're gonna figure it out, and I just don't want to shoot you. I'm not gonna shoot you if there's any kind of situation like that. And we're just gonna use bats and golf clubs if something like that
I mean,
happens. But the clowns,
yeah.
the clowns, they shoot.
Some of them, yeah. But not if like it's agreed that, that's all that's going to be used. Like they can make war terms. Also, I mean, considering it from Ray's POV, he's already gone way softer than he would have if he wasn't like attached to
Yeah,
you.
I know.
Like even with Yappy, even with, if he declares clown war, like he's already that's a lot of changes for how Ray might have handled this otherwise.
I think I need him to understand more that I can't keep doing this. I think he needs to understand that I kind of need to like, I need to get my shit together. I need to protect the clowns more and like, not him in the way of like, I don't want to watch them kill him, but like, if they want to yak with him, I have to join because that's just what a clown is, and a relationship shouldn't interfere. That, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. But I think within that, it's okay to like draw boundaries too for yourself. Like you can want to fuck with the Habibis, but not, have like boundaries of like how far you're willing to fuck with the Habibis. Because like a clown like Kirk, like he'll straight up kill someone and still call it clowning around.
Yeah.
And like you might do that with other people, but I don't think you want to do that with the Habibis.
Yeah, but that's Kirk's point, and I think Kirk is right though. He said if it would have been Hydra chasing us, you would have shot already. You don't want to shoot because it's
Because it's Habibi.
Habibis. But like, that's the only reason you're like this is because you're dating Ray, and relationships ruin cloning around. Which I guess he's right.
He's right in some ways, but not all of it, Hazel. I'm gonna be honest. That's like his personal approach to things. Like if there's anything I learned from like knowing all of you guys as long as I have at this point, like y'all all do things a little differently. Like some of y'all are not going to be that eager to shoot.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's also nothing wrong with it if you're like, no, he's right. I should have shot them. Like that's the kind of clown I'm going to be. Like that's totally fine. But I don't want you to feel pressured into acting a certain way just because Kirk is saying something, Like think about it if it's just because Kirk is being a bitch or if it's like actually what you want. Because you can still fuck with the Habibis and wrench them over the head and do clown shit with your gang and not want to dome them in the fucking head.
Yeah, that's what Ray said too. Don't lie. He said you can, like, just get a wrench. You don't have to shoot.
I
But
mean,
like,
I honestly think going around with melee weapons is funnier clown shit than just shooting people anyway, or like shooting each other's tires.
yeah. It's just, I guess I don't want to cause a conflict just because I'm in a relationship within the clowns, I guess.
Kirk is always mad about something, girl. Like, Kirk is literally always fucking mauling about something, and it almost always has to do with someone in a relationship.
It's true.
Like, he's an angry dude.
You know, I hate conflict so much. Because every time I am in a conflict with someone, I think they're just gonna leave me.
Honey, it sounds like Ray is very down for this to be a clown level conflict. Like, I think it could be healthy for you to like experience a war with your boyfriend and have it be like a healthier experience. And I think maybe you should talk about it with him going in, like, that you are feeling like nervous because of like what happened with Hydra escalating as much as it did, and like really fundamentally like changed some of your relationships because of that, because it got just so traumatizing. And like, you want this, and don't phrase it as like you don't want them to go to war, but like you just are feeling worried about it and you want to be able to go have this clown conflict and it not turn into like you losing him. And I think as long as you're like communicating about that, like it sounds like he's down to clown and to go at each other with melee weapons and like have, you know, your stupid little war and like Habibis are probably gonna fucking wipe you guys and then, you know, you'll have to do some stupid shit to make it up to them. And I think it'll be like I think it'll be healthy for you, to be honest, to have conflict that's not like make or break on like people that are important to you, you know? I don't think Ray's gonna.
I'm scared that the Habibis will be like, I mean, they might be down for war, and then at some point something's gonna happen, it's gonna be bad, and then like I don't know, it's gonna go too far. We had a quick talk, but like he has to go in a stupid gang meeting, so
Mm-hmm.
he personally doesn't see it as an issue. He's like, it's like just clown shit. We've been doing this over a year. Like, we're used to it, is what he says.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think he sees how bad it is from my point of view, because I can't just keep protecting him from anything like that. At some point, I have to like watch him get yucked over, and I've been trying to prevent it.
Yeah,
And I don't
think you
think
need
I
to.
should.
I think Ray is used to being fucked with by the clowns. When I was a cop, we were setting him up on like getting caught meth cooking. Like he's used to it. He'll handle it. And you can go be with your gang and have fun yucking your boyfriend over. It should be funnier. It should feel safer to you, you know, to do that. I get why it doesn't right now, but you know.
Yeah, it does not feel safe right now. Not at all. In fact, it feels very scary.
I think you should chat with Ray and just express that. But
he says it doesn't matter what happens, we will like conquer it, but like I don't think so. I think if something bad happens, he's gonna be mad, and if something bad is gonna happen.
I mean, maybe. Maybe not. You could what if about it for the rest of your life. Or you could just storm your boyfriend's block with a wrench and take out as many as you can. And trust that, like, they fuck with you enough that they know that, like, being a clown is good for you. And it's what makes you happy. And they're not gonna give a fuck. And you'll have your little conflict. Yappy will get fucked up, you guys will get fucked up, they'll get fucked up, and then...
I need to apologize to Yappy, I can't lie.
I do think you should do something nice for Yappy.
Yeah,
from what Tessa told me, he was actually sad.
Yeah, because, like, the thing is, me and Yappy were actually really close. Like, genuinely close during the whole Hydra thing, because he kept, like, I could tell him things I didn't tell Chatty or anything. For example, like, I know when I actually missed hanging out with Hydra, but I know I can't hang out with Hydra because of the whole conflict. Like, I could tell Yappy this, because Yappy is, like, a dumb person that doesn't understand what actual conflict is. And he just does what he thinks is funny. And then, like, sharing my feelings with him made me feel like... I think it made us both feel like some sort of safe space, and I feel like I kind of took it away from him in that kind of... But I genuinely didn't want to. I thought it would be funny if, like, he would have shit-talked Ray, and Ray would have popped out the trunk, and then it would have been, like, a silly goose ha-ha thing. But I genuinely, like, fucked it.
You didn't think it was going to be what it was?
No.
I mean, you should talk to him, too. Maybe do something nice for him, maybe get him a gift.
What can you gift Yappy?
I don't know, fucking
Another
muzzle.
gun with merch.
Maybe not that. I don't know. I give everybody herbs and crystals, so if you want, you can give him this. Or some tea or something.
Oh my
To
god!
help him sleep if he gets sent to prison for 3 years. So you can just sleep it all off. He did just really
Look,
recently get out of like prison for a
Ray
couple
gave
years.
me a
Too.
finger ring.
Oh wow. Um, thank you for showing me your. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Uh, um, thank you.
Thank you for talking with me about
I
this.
love you. I think it's gonna be okay. I do think you're overthinking. I think you just need to have some chats with a couple people and express how you're feeling and get a little reassurance from Ray and have some fun warring the fuck out of him and then, you know, maybe a little apology to Yappy.
Well, the thing is, Ray gives me reassurance, but I don't think Ray still understands the seriousness of the situation. That's what pisses me off.
I think
He
it
keeps.
feels more serious to you than it does to him because you're worried it's more serious to him because it was more serious to Hydra.
Yeah.
Hmm. Have you like explained that to him?
Uh. I don't think so.
Okay, I think that's the part that he needs to understand that you need to talk to him about. Of like, and I think you should lead with that. I think you should talk about all the Hydra stuff and like how it made you feel and how it changed your relationships with those people, even though you were really close to them. And it all started really silly goofy and it escalated really fucking fast. And it was awful for weeks. And it
Yeah,
was
I
scary and
mean, he knew most of it because that was our talking stage. So he saw how much it affected me, and he takes it very seriously when it comes to Hydra because he knows how much they hurt me. It's just,
Mhm.
I don't think he can see the potential that
that's
Habibi could
why I think
ever be in
that's
that
why I
spot.
think you need to like explain the Hydra stuff again and specifically how you felt about your relationships and then say like, that's why I'm worried about this conflict with Habibi escalating. And not because you don't want it to happen, but just because, that's what's going through your head and you want him to understand.
Yeah, I kinda have to. You're right, I should.
And hopefully I don't know, hopefully he sees it. I think he's just going to give you the same reassurance he already is. But then you'll know that like you explained it and he does understand and he still is reassuring you in the same way.
I think he's gonna reassure me no matter what. I think it just has to happen.
Hmm. I think
Because
you'll feel better after it happens, and it's hopefully just a really stupid clown conflict. And I think Ray's a good person to have that with. So, like, maybe not, maybe rewrite some of the drama.
yeah, I think. I mean, this is the first gang I have connections with and we yaku with, so I guess I kind of. I mean, we do it with you guys. I feel very safe with you guys because I know you guys understand us. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
Habibis get us, but at the same time, I do talk to them. I'm like, if I have to shoot, I'll shoot, and they're like, do it. We'll just gonna take your gun and give it to you later.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like they understand. It seems like I'm the biggest problem in this because I keep
Yeah,
overthinking it.
they like you, Hazel. It'll be what it is. I don't think.
I like
I
them
think
too.
they're also so used to being in a gang. They're used to having to war their friends. Like these bitches in these gangs are friends with everybody in every fucking gang, and honestly, the more friends you are with one gang, the more likely you are to go to war with them. These bitches love that shit. They live for it. I swear to God, some of them try to start wars just because they miss people. Every gang in this fucking city is a bunch of clowns. I swear.
It's true, I agree.
Mm.
Other than besties, they're scary.
Yeah, fuck the besties.
Bro, Ember texted me. Be careful around ravens at the moment. I said, what happened? She said, I'm sorting it, but just giving you a heads up. I'm like, oh, what's happening? Talk to me. What do you mean it's
Fuck.
you're sorting it out? And she hasn't
How
responded
much
to
longer
me.
do we have? Okay.
It's pissing me off. I don't want Ember to sort any problems.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. And to be honest, if I was you, I don't want anything to do with Ember at all right now, to be honest. She's pissing me off. She feels way too entitled to whatever. I don't care anymore.
The whole thing you told me about?
Yeah, just pissing me off.
Makes sense. Okay, why did you cough though?
Because you were blowing smoke in my face, Hazel.
Oh,
It was like this close to you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't care.
Hey Jane, I just wanted to let you know I took one of you guys' cars because my both cars are impounded and I'm in the negatives. I can't get it unimpounded.
Oh, okay, all good.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, no problem.
I love you, Hazel.
I love you, Helen. Thank you for this.
King of the counsel, haze in my blood. Every plan I make, leave the block in a flood. Slip out of cuffs like they ain't even locked. PD, catch me once, then I'm already dropped.